Hey guys, Taylor from TackleShare here. Today we are going to walk through how to use the Fish Online website. This website is a great tool to use while finding a fishing location in your area. Fish Online covers everything you need to know from the water body name to what fish species are in that water body. It even covers fish stocking information as well as fishing access points. So with that being said, let's hop on the website and get started. Okay, so getting to the Fish Online website, you will simply go to Google and search for Fish Online. And it'll be the first one that pops up, the fishonline-ontario.ca. We'll click on that, and it'll take a few minutes to load. Okay, once it's loaded, you will see this disclaimer for the website, just terms and conditions of use, so you can just scroll down, hit accept, and the website will pop up. So here you will see all the different fishery management zones for Ontario and all the water bodies in Ontario. So to get familiar with the screen we're looking at right now, over on the left, we have a search engine. We also have a spot to purchase a fishing license. If you click on this, it'll take you out to huntandfishontario.com, where you can scroll down and enter your account to buy a fishing license. So super handy to have that there. Now we have a search by option, water body names, fish species, stocked water body, and GPS coordinates. We'll get into that in a minute. Down here is information for a water body that you click on. And again, we'll get into that in a minute. And we have our map options. So kind of like a legend here, you can look for water bodies. The fish sanctuaries are places that you unfortunately can't fish. And the fishing access points, everything you need to know about the map and about your trip to go fishing. We'll click on that to close it. Search by. And in the middle, you can see the fishery management zones, all for Ontario, and what water bodies are in them. Over on the left here, we just have an advertisement and some tweets from Ontario Fish and Wildlife. And if this is just in your way, you can close it. And again, you can close this one as well. But let's open that back up and get started. Okay, so we're going to start by searching by water body name. So we'll click on that and it'll bring a drop-down menu. We have options to enter water body name, example Clear Lake, and or we have options to search area. So if we click on it, we can search by distance from address, fishery management zone, or MNRF district. So if you do distance from address, you can type in within how many kilometers/miles and type in the address that you want to search from. If we click on fishery management zones, we can search by whatever zone we're closest to. Or if we click on MNRF district, there's all the districts there. So if you're closest to one, you can just click on it and search by that. Let's start by simply clicking on Lake Simcoe and press enter, or go down at the bottom there. And there is the water body name. Lake Simcoe, we can click on that, we can scroll in closer. So when I clicked on Lake Simcoe, it brought us up to information, and we have a drop-down menu here for all the information regarding Lake Simcoe. So the water body, we have the surface area, maximum depth, so how deep it is. We have what fishery management zone it is, it's in 16. The municipality is in the town of Georgina, and the MNRF district of Aurora. Now down below we do have some additional information, so we can click on Zone 16 fishing regulations. So if you don't know the regulations for Zone 16, which Lake Simcoe is in, super handy, just click on this link and it'll take you out so you can read up on the regulations for that water body. We have licenses information, we have guide to eating Ontario fish, and we even have the local weather forecast for Lake Simcoe, which is super helpful. So really helpful additional information down below. So we can go scroll back up and click on regulations. So again, here are the Fishery Management Zone 16 regulations. We also have exceptions to the zone regulations and zone-wide seasons and limits. So again, if you're fishing in an unfamiliar zone, super helpful to just click on these links and it'll take you directly to that. So you don't have to search through all the pages of the regulations. This will take you directly to it. If you click on the fish option here, we can scroll down to see the species observed or confirmed by MNRF. This list may contain historic records. So MNRF have seen all these different species in Lake Simcoe. So yeah, we can scroll down and see all the different species, and here are the ones that the public has reported, all down below. Super helpful to know what kind of fish is in the lake. And then we go back up to stocking. So Lake Simcoe is stocked. They stock it with lake whitefish, and you can see what year it was stocked, what life stage the fish were at, and the number of fish that were released. Same with lake trout. And finally, we have a survey option. So if you do go fishing in Lake Simcoe, you can type in what date your fishing trip was, how many hours you fished for, and where you were fishing from. There's also an option to click on what species you were fishing for, and also what species of fish did you catch and how many of each. So this information is helpful for when people are looking at the fish option, scrolling down to the public reported species. So helpful to fill in that information in the survey to help others find what kind of fish they are looking for in a certain water body. Now when we're done with looking at our water body information, we can simply click return to search results, and it'll take us back to the Lake Simcoe result that we searched for. Now to exit the search result, we simply press new search, and it'll take us back to our main menu here. Okay, so the next search by option we have is fish species, so we can click on that. We have a menu here of all the different kinds of species you can find in Ontario. So let's just for fun click on maybe rainbow trout, and we can press go down here. Now this is all the different kind of water bodies in Ontario that have rainbow trout. So this may seem overwhelming. That's a lot of different water bodies, even these blue ones. It just means that there's multiple there. So we can zoom back out. Okay, so like I said, this may seem overwhelming, so if you don't want to try and find your location through all these different little icons, you can go over on the side here on the left and scroll through their list. So all the icons you see here are also over in the center here. So when you put your cursor over a water body, it will show up on the center there. So you can scroll through all of this if you would like to, but if that overwhelms you, you can go back to your search, fish species, go back down to rainbow trout, and let's search from fisheries management zone, let's say 17. And here we have a lot less water bodies to choose from, and these are all in the area that I would be willing to fish in. So we can scroll through the side here or in the center as well. And let's maybe look at the Ganaraska River. So we just click on that, it will take us to the Ganaraska River. And again, all the information for that water body is here. So if you do fish in the Ganaraska River, you can come back and fill out your survey. There are no stockings available for the Ganaraska River. The fish that you can fish for in the Ganaraska River are listed below here. The top one again is from the MNRF, and the bottom one there is from the public. Again, the regulations for zones 17, which the Ganaraska River is in, the exceptions to the zone regulations, zone-wide limits and seasons, and additional fishing opportunities. And of course the water body information. So zone 17, Municipality of Clarington, and all the additional information is listed below as well. So that's super easy to use if you want to search for a specific species of fish in a specific zone or area. So again, return to search results, and it'll bring you back to a bunch of other results in your area. Just scroll back out to bring them all back up. There we go, and maybe let's do another one here of maybe Proctor's Creek in Brighton. So again, all the water body information shows up, all the regulations, all the different fish for Proctor's Creek. So brook trout, rainbow trout, and white sucker. There is, again, no stocking available for Proctor's Creek, and if you do fish there, come back and do your survey. So really simple to use once you get the hang of it. We can return back to our search results, hit new search, and we're ready to search for stocked water body. Okay, so searching by stocked water body allows you to pick a species. So let's go with our rainbow trout again, and let's just press go, see what comes up. Okay, so here are all the water bodies that the MNRF stocks with rainbow trout. So again, it may look overwhelming, so you can scroll through on the left here, or you can go back, new search, stocked water body, rainbow trout, and let's do fisheries management zone again. Let's say maybe 12. So there are actually no water bodies that match your search in zone 12. So the MNRF does not stock rainbow trout in zone 12. So let's try another zone, say 15. Okay, so here are a bunch of different water bodies that have stocked rainbow trout. So let's just click on Cedar Lake and Minden Hills. Let's try this one out. Okay, once it's loaded here, so now we can zoom in and maybe get a better look of Cedar Lake. Here you can kind of see where the roads are, maybe some access points. Okay, and back over on the left, we have our water body information, our regulations for zone 15, which Cedar Lake is in, and our fish information. The MNRF has observed these 3 species, and the public have observed these ones. Stocking, so rainbow trout has been stocked in Cedar Lake for a few years, it looks like, every other year, all at the yearling life stage, and here are the number that they have stocked. And again, your survey option if you do go fishing in Cedar Lake. So let's go back to search results. Again, we have to zoom back out to see all the results. Okay, and maybe let's look at another one, Colburn Lake. Okay, and again, you can scroll in to see the lake, access points, roads, etc. You can go back over to the stocking. You can see for rainbow trout the years that they've been stocked. Looks like almost every year. Again, all at the yearling life stage, and the number is pretty consistent at 3,500. So every year, 3,500 yearling rainbow trout are stocked at Colburn Lake, or in Colburn Lake. So this is good information to know if you do want to search, or if you do want to go fishing for rainbow trout. It's a good chance for some good fishing. So we can go back to return to results and hit new search for our last one for GPS coordinates. Okay, so by searching by coordinates, you can put in the coordinates down here and it'll take you to that location. So if you do have a specific location that you want to search and you have those coordinates, by all means go ahead and try this out. Okay, so that's pretty much the basics of using Fish Online. Again, it can take a while to figure out, but once you get it figured out, it is pretty simple to use. One last thing that I want to go over here is create a stocking list. So we'll click on that and let's go for our rainbow trout again. And then we can just hit create list. It'll pop us out to a separate tab. And here it creates a full list of all the stocked rainbow trout in all of Ontario. So the water body, the township, and even the coordinates and the years with how many are stocked. So all of Ontario, all of the different lakes and rivers and different water bodies that have stocked rainbow trout. Now again, if this is overwhelming, you can search by fisheries management zones, say 15, create list. And again, there is all the different water bodies that have stocked rainbow trout, their coordinates, townships, water bodies, years, and how many were stocked each year. So this is super helpful to have too if you want the best bet for catching rainbow trout. So that was a basic walkthrough of how to use Fish Online. It has lots of great tools to help you while fishing along with us this year. If you do have any questions or comments about what we went over in the video, drop them in the comments below. We would love to help you guys out. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more fishing related content.